Good morning from Moorhead, Minnesota. Tony Scott bringing you the Blue Ox quarterfinals today from Moorhead. We have the whole home team and host team playing here bright and early. The Moorhead Spuds, they went 2-0 yesterday, and they'll take on the upstart White Bear Lake Bears. The Bears and the Spuds have gone through their warm-up. We're going to do our starting lineups. We'll be back here in just a minute for puck drop on YHH.
And today's home team, your Moorhead Spuds. And now for our starting lineup, let's welcome in goal from White Bear Lake, number 1, Ryan Q. On defense, number 16, Carter Duffin. And number 15, Mason Spicer. Away from Rink, Houston, Jensen. And number 11, Emmett O'Leary. And set the Bears, number 9, Cooper King. Please welcome the rest of the Bears that puts me by Aaron Rookie. Now please welcome the goal from your Moorhead Spuds, number 35, Taunt Anderson. On defense, number 13, Hank Lorella. And number 15, Becca Blaze. At wing, number 23, Kate Hutchison. And number 10, Karen Coulter. And that's it for the Spuds, number 19, Owen. Please welcome out the rest of the Spuds, they're coached today by Brian Nelson. Ladies and gentlemen, we now see please rise as the reign for the Winter Cops. Face the flag as we honor America with our Star-Spangled Banner.
Everyone knows Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home?
I just sold my car.
On your phone?
I just got pre-approved.
I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.
The anthem has been played. Pep talks given. All you do now is drop the puck on this one. Wow, what a front line for Moorhead. Cam Coulter, Owen Kraft, Tate Bergeson up front. For the 4-time defending champions up front for White Bear, Easton Jensen, Emmett O'Leary, and Cooper King. Hank Lorella back at the point. Fiends Beckham Blaze. That puck's deflected into the far corner. Bears clear it out. Icing waved. Coulter looks for Kraft. He loses it. O'Leary. Wrist shot. Save. Made by Moorhead goaltender Tark Anderson. What a cool name that is. T-A-R-Q. We have another goaltender at the Bantam Ace level named Olin Anderson. First shot on goal goes to the Bears. Coulter will bring it out. He'll take it wide. Loses it. to Bergeson. Bergeson to Coulter. Coulter to Kraft. Owen Kraft leans to his backhand. Feeds it back to Larilla. Larilla, leading point getter for defensemen in the Blue Ox so far. His brother's a freshman and past Bantam Player of the Year, past Blue Ox MVP Sam Larilla. Kraft gets it. Back to Evenson. Evenson to Frisch. Talk about Moorhead royalty out here today. Wow, Kraft, short side shot. Saved by White Bear goaltender Ja Q. Got a chance to meet Ja in the spring. He had moved here from China. And he just wanted to play games. I think we got him a spot in the Stars of Tomorrow, and he played outstanding. Frisch. Feeds it through. Elliott will bring it out. This is Brody. Down the far side to his backhand. He feeds it in front. Knocked out the puck. Brody makes a nice play, but it's taken away by the Bears. Number 9, Cooper King. Wow, Cooper's a baller. Feeds it back to Orthouse. Orthouse. Shot deflected. Bringing it back now are the Spuds. Peyton Spaulding to his backhand. Knocked off the puck. Picked up by Leighton Boreen. Boreen gets it out to King. King can scoot. He's taken off the play by Spaulding. Spaulding kind of puts his hands on him as of a clutch and grab kind of move. Nothing doing there. Spaulding flips this one up. It will not be icing. It's going to come down to Koo. Koo doesn't touch it. Bears try to fake that they were hustling, but they weren't. That one's waved off. That one's going to go all the way down. That's going to be icing on the Bears. Either way, I think that's a good call, because had he touched it, it would have been offsides and it would have came all the way down. Or had he not touched it, it's icing. Either way, it ends up in the same spot. I think Bears fans are saying that the Spuds kind of did the same thing and faked. They did the old feign like they were hustling, but weren't. Shipping it in for the Bears is Easton Jensen. High slot, quick shot, rebound shot. That one goes just wide. That was Peltier. Held in, nice play by the Bears. Mason Spicer. Right-handed D. Goes into the corner. And the Spuds will bring it out to neutral. Spicer claims it though. He'll dump it in. He'll get a body check by Tucker Solberg. Johnson feeds it back. That one's off the mark. That's going to be icing on the Spuds with 11:28 to go. King on the draw with Kraft. Squirts into the corner, picked up by Skildum. Skildum's got 3 points so far in 2 games. Bergeson gets nudged a bit, but now here comes Coulter. Coulter up the far side, converged on by 3 Bears. But they weren't little Bears, that's for sure. And there's King. Big hit from behind. That's going to be a check from behind on Coulter. Cam not agreeing with that call, but clearly put a little elbow, forearm shiver in the back. And Bergeson, what did Bergeson do wrong? He got the wrong guy. What's the call? I have no idea what the call is. Coulter hit somebody from behind, but it wasn't Bergeson. If it wasn't Bergeson, it was Coulter. They put Bergeson in the box. That's a great move. I gotta hear what the call was, though. Here comes Coulter. He goes in for a goal. This is a crime will be committed. What's going on? I want him to score because I'm going to call blasphemy here. Hometown referees putting Tate Bergeson in the box. Here. Interference. They called interference on the wrong guy. This is proof. This is, unless he did something else, I don't know. Uh-oh, Coulter on the breakaway when he should be in the box. Shoots. Blocker save. Because you could have called that chuck from behind or interference. I did not see Bergeson. He could have committed a heinous crime I did not see. Back to regular action. Bears set it up. Back to the point. Nice play. King. Down low to O'Leary. Back to King. King looking for Orthouse. Orthouse gets it low. Little one-timer fired wide short side. Now King just fires one towards the net. And the Bears get it back. Someone gets dumped in front. And now it's Kraft breaks loose. Kraft goes one-on-one. Orthouse. Kraft goes backhand, forehand. Shot. Net came off its moorings. Net is off its moorings right now. The Bears will retreat. I think the goaltender can fix that one. He chooses not to, though. Entering the zone now is Peltier. Peltier's got 3 goals and 2 assists, leading the Bears right now. Teams are full strength. And the Bears dump it in. Bears are doing exactly what they need to do. They're keeping Moorhead honest in every play. They're going to give up some chances, though, just because of the firepower of Moorhead. They'll chip it all the way out. They'll dump it back in. That hits a skate in the zone. That'll be offsides. 8:29 to go in the first period. We'll take a break after the first because there is a resurface every 2 periods. Chipping it in is Gerskis into the corner. Elliott fires off the back of the net. And Gerskis dumps it in twice, but O'Leary gets it. O'Leary feeds it back to King. Now Orthouse. They dump it in. Anderson makes a pad save into the corner. Spalding pokes it, but to the point. Dumping in is Dockin. Dockin to Orthouse. This one's chipped out. Back to the other guy. Now a 2-on-1. Firing, short side off the pad. Spalding couldn't convert after Skildum got one on net. After Turner got one on net. Now Spalding. Wrist shot. Nice save there by Q. On net, Henderson steers the Blaze. Blaze all the way to Solberg. Solberg, one touch pass to Johnson. Cale Johnson. Recently moved here from Fergus Falls. The former Otter has taken the Spud Town by storm. Larilla, shot. Nice play there by Hank. Starting to look more and more like his brother, taking control of the game from the black backside of the rink. Solberg. One touches it, taken away by Porter. Porter feeds it to the half wall. Now he'll go get it in the corner where Larilla jumps the play. Now bringing it out is Skildum. Skildum chips it in. He's looking for a change. That one comes all the way down. Icing waved. Clock ticks down to 6:15 to go here in the first. Now the Bears fires one. This could be icing. It is. with 6:01 to go. No score between the Spuds and the Bears. The Bears have eked into the quarterfinals, while the Spuds have powered their way into the quarterfinals. White Bear beat Farmington 6-5, and then Andover 5-4 in a considered the biggest upset of the tournament so far. Tate Bergeson finds Cam Coulter, and he fires a rocket past the glove of Jayu Q, and the Spuds take a 1-0 lead. A little bit different vibe in the rink this year. Last, 4 years, the Spud Bantams have played to a raucous crowd of boys high school players. But since the boys high school season has started, they're playing scrimmages down the block right now. Coulter, shot, glove saves Q. So no Spud cheering section today. But if they make the trip tomorrow, expect to see a flood of boys high school players cheering on the Spuds. That's a big if, though. Big if. They got to win 2 today. Now back comes Doc into the play, taking away 2-0 shot. Oh, Coulter almost 2 goals in one shift. Couldn't get all of that one. Owen Kraft with a pretty setup. Just we'll call it a slippery stick for Cam Coulter. Just off the slippery stick, wide of the net. Need that sticky stick. Need that sticky stick, Cam Coulter. I promise you, his sister Carly Coulter's got a sticky stick. She wouldn't have missed that one. 1-0 in favor of the Spuds. Olsen in the corner. Taken away by Doc, and Doc into the half wall. Can the Bears get it out? Coach Aaron Lewicki for White Bear. He just wants to do the hang-around game. He's going to hang around, convert on their chances when they can, get the lines matchups when they can, and pray like heck that they can keep Coulter and Kraft to under 4 goals, and they can make a game of it. But they got to get some chances now. First half of the period they got him, second half not so much. Here comes Porter. Porter fires into the far corner. Bears will hold it in. Ornhouse can't pinch. Now it's King. King makes a move, loses a good play there by Elliott. Elliott to Spalding. Spalding to his forehand. Fires one through the crease just wide. Elliott back to Gerskis. Gerskis holds the zone. Olsen to Spalding. That one's off the mark. Picked up by Porter. Porter reverses it. And now the Spuds pinching down with 3:42 to go in the first. And there's the Moorhead president right there, Brandon. Walking by, everybody, all the bigwigs are here to watch the Spuds. Brandon helped me last summer. We didn't have a key to get into the building, and we got her in, and he got the lights on, got us going. I really appreciate Brandon and all the stuff he does for youth hockey here in Moorhead. Brandon Krebs, Potato president. Blaze chips one off the half wall, down low, and the Spuds just going to work. Chipped it on net, in the net, what a play. Solberg from Johnson on a nice one-touch pass by Cale Johnson. And Tucker Solberg gets on the board. It's 2-0 Spuds with 3:13 to go. Now the Bears got to get to work here. King feeds it to Norman. Norman gets it in. Off the wall. Solberg takes it wide. And he lost it at the blue line. They're going to call that offsides with 2:56 to go. Coulter has picked up his 8th goal of the tournament. Now he's got 10 points. I think that's got to be a leader. That's got to be the league leading right now. Marilla shuts it down. Solberg from Johnson. Blaze has it now on the regroup. That one's chipped in by Johnson. I think they're going to call it. No, yes, they do call icing. Good call there. I think we get hit after the whistle there. I did not see it, but if it was Bodie Ferry, no one should be surprised. Bodie goes hard to the whistle, sometimes hard a little after the whistle, if you know what I mean. No one's ever accused Bodie Ferry of being timid. This one comes out. Bergeson takes it up the far side, stops, looks for Coulter. He knows Cam's going to get another goal today, just a matter of time. Feeds Coulter, that pass off the mark. Frisch to the wall, taken back by White Bears, Brooks Peltier. Peltier to Porter. Neutral zone. Dokken fires one in. They give him the benefit of the doubt on that one. Icing not called. Coulter loses it. Now nobody wants it. Coulter takes it back. Coulter's through the center. Backhand looks to feed Bergeson. He thought he was going hard. Bergeson stopped. Now it's Kraft. Time to put on a show. Stops. Tracks some traffic, finds Coulter wide open, which is rare. Wow, what a play by Coulter there. Oh, my Lord. He just did a spinorama, 73-mile-an-hour backhand on ice. Q makes an amazing save, believe it or not. You know it's good when the crowd goes, hoo, 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 what was that? It was like they saw a ghost. But it wasn't scary, that's for sure. Unless you're Q. Jensen brings it in. They'll rim it around. Olsen, nice play, getting it out to center. King. Off the mark to Jensen. That goes in the zone. Frisch gets it. Andrew Frisch. Feeds it through Olsen. Nice play. One touch pass to Elliott. Elliott. Two Elliott brothers, one team. That is trouble. That one pops out. Picked up Gerskis. He chips it in. Goes behind the net of Q. This is Veneruzzo. He can't control it. This one comes all the way out. A little backspin on it. We get icing on the Bears with 7.9 to go. We'll go to a break for 12 to 15 minutes here from the Moorhead Youth Rink. Sorry, did I call it the Moorhead Youth Rink? I'm at the Cullen Hockey Center. I'm showing my age. We've been running tournaments here at Moorhead since 2014. Wow, 11 years of pumpkin and blue ox up here in Moorhead. How things have changed. With 1.6 seconds to go, the Spuds get another one. This time, it's Landon Gerskis, and that is a body blow to the Bears' chances. 3-0 going into the break for the Spuds. And that'll do it for the first. We'll be back here from Moorhead in about 12 to 15 minutes on YHH. I'm Tony Scott.
Everyone knows Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home,
I just sold my car.
On your phone?
I just got pre-approved.
I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.
All right, we're back live here from the Bushy Rink. Rink 1, formerly the South Rink, here at the Cullen Hockey Center. Named for Dennis Bushy, the longtime legendary district director, rink manager, rink scheduler, Bantam A coach, toilet cleaner, scheduler, you name it, Zamboni driver. Dennis did it all and continues to do it all here in Moorhead for the youth. Here's Coulter's got Bergeson. Coulter short side. Blocker save. Kraft up high, feeds it low, taking off the puck, flipped out to neutral. Here's Lorilla to Bergeson. Bergeson back to Blaze. Blaze to Kraft. Kraft bumped off the puck, but he holds onto it in time to leave it for Coulter. That thing's intercepted. His puck is intercepted. King cuts through. He's knocked off the puck. Whistle with 14:20 to go here. 14:20 to go here in the second period. And royalty has arrived. Royalty has arrived in Moorhead, Minnesota. Bryn Chiswick, the general manager for the University of North Dakota's hockey program. And the reason I say it's royalty, I wondered if he was actually going to come here. He was a longtime general manager for the Water Blue. Blackout shot in the goal. Bears get one from behind the net, and it's 3-1. That's going to be Pelletier from behind the net. And it's 3-1. I was saying about Bryn Chiswick, he would come here and check out the younger players, and since last year, their run to the Clark Cup final, he's been named the general manager of North Dakota. I'm like, he's not going to come here anymore. He's big time. He's college hockey now. He doesn't watch Bantams. Well, guess what? He's here, and it's always great to see him. One of my favorites at the rink to see. Frisch gets it. Speaking of North Dakota players, his older brother Ethan, a Bantam Player of the Year winner, and we have a little fight in front. Lots of fights in front of that. We're gonna get 3 or 4 spuds, maybe to the box, but maybe 0. I don't know. If they don't haul someone to the bench, there's gonna be more of this. Well, it doesn't look like anyone's going to the box. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. You know what? If you don't penalize that, they're going to let you do it all. They're going to do it all day long. Big hit from behind there. He wants a check from behind on that one. Interference to call on Elliott. Coach Lewicki wants a check from behind. That's probably warranted, but I think he's barking up the wrong tree on that one. Where he should be barking up the wrong tree is what was going on in front of Q down in front of the net. If he really wants to preach safety of players, players are going to get killed if they don't clean up the stuff in front. Pelletier, the King shot, pad save and a shot. Knockdown shot. Bears are for real. O'Leary. Down low. Anderson loses his stick. And now it comes back the other way. Coulter and Kraft. Leaning in. Shot. Backdoor. Pad save. Q. Shot goal. Wow. 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 What a goal. Pretty setup from Coulter to Kraft. Q makes an amazing save. Long rebound right on his stick. Q loses his center on the net, and Kraft buries one, snipes one, and it's 4-1. Short-handed goal for the Spuds. That'll get the crowd going. O'Leary. Back to the middle. Here's King. King has got a bright future. Fields one all the way across. O'Leary gets it. Into the zone. Feeds it in. One chance there for Skildum. Skildum. Circles back to King. King gets it back from Orthouse. Shot on, steered away by Anderson. This one comes out. Comes right on the stick. One-timer. No, instead it was a pass. They clear this one on. It'll be icing on the Spuds with 12 minutes to go. 34 on the power play for White Bear. Spuds get it out of neutral. Bears get it out of neutral. That's Barine. To Norman. Taken away by Frisch. Now Olsen. Olsen all the way across. That's going to go on net. Q deflects it out. Picked up by Spalding. Spalding put some pressure on the penalty kill. 10 seconds to go. Picked up by Porter. Porter rims it around to Veneruzzo. That's off the mark. Now it's Barine. Barine's pass intercepted by Peyton Spalding. Now it's Wyatt Olsen to Elliott. Elliott fires. That hits a boot and goes just wide. Held in. Hits another boot. And this time Q grabs it with 10:58 to go. Jayu Q. Face off to his blocker side. Gerskis. Shot, blocker save by Q. Picked up by Orthouse. He's dumped by Spalding. And now it's Peltier. Gerskis tagged there by O'Leary. Excuse me, that was Orthouse. Now it's Ferry. Got Johnson. Johnson shot. Q blocker save. Johnson gets it back to his backhand. Finds Ferry. Ferry to Gerskis. Gerskis has some space. Deflected. And it goes just wide. Now Ferry in the corner. Back to Gerskis. Ferry. He gets hit. That one's intercepted. This one comes out. Peltier. Taken away by Solberg. Johnson chips one off the wall. That's going to be a chance for Ferry. Here's Bodie Ferry. Shallow angle. Gets pumped off the puck. All the way down. All the way across. That's going to be just off the mark. And he claims that it was deflected. I don't disagree with that Bears fan at all. How is that on ice? Unless miraculously tipped it. I didn't see a tip, but maybe he did. Backdoor to Kraft. Kraft holds it. The longer he holds it, the better. Blaze. Bergeson, shallow angle. Q with another save. That one's deflected away. Now it's Porter. Russell Porter. Taken away. Slap shot. Coulter, save Q. That comes all the way out. Icing waved. Where's that Bears fan asking for a no ice? That should have been ice there too. Kind of goes both ways, I guess. Here's Kraft. Fired. Nice save, Q, and a good shot by Kraft. That one comes out. Icing wave there too. That was questionable. I don't think it touched Lorilla's stick. He made a play at it, but I don't think he touched it. Here's Coulter. Looking. Regroups himself. Has Lorilla. Instead, he feeds it around to Bergeson. Now it's Kraft. Kraft. High sauce to Coulter as they play pitch and catch basically all day long. Fun to watch. Can they do it against a more loaded team like Tonka? They're going to face some competition here in the next round. But first they got to get by the Bears. O'Leary to King. That's taken out the play. Here's Kraft for Coulter off the mark. Picked up by Boreen. Boreen taken away. Now we got a 3-on-1, a mysterious 3-on-1 shot. Bergeson. Goal! Tate Bergeson with his first of the day, sitting wide open in front of the net, and he buries it. It's 5-1. That's Bergeson's second goal of the tournament. His 7th, maybe 8th point. I think he got another point earlier today, so he's got 8 points total. 7:37 to go, and it's scary time for the Bears. And I love what one of the Bears dads just said. That is parenting 101 right there. He screams out, "Come on, Bears, you got to believe." That is the message. Love that. They believe in themselves. They can do it. They've done great in this tournament so far. They just got to get some zone time, be patient, connect on some passes, and go from there. There's one pass, long pass, deflected away. That's going to be offsides. I thought it should be offsides, not called. Gortaus flips one in. That's going to go on net. Saved by Anderson. Picked up by Turner. Turner to Gerskis. That goes out of play with 6:48 to go here in the second period. All Spuds, 5-1 so far. Ferry with a good body check there. Now a little battle between Ferry and Skildum. Bears break it out. Skildum. This one comes out, picked up by King. King plays forward, Endy. Love to see it. Good athlete. 6:15 to go. Shot wide. Johnson can't control it. Now Evenson in the corner. Evenson finds Ferry. Ferry, nice pass to Johnson. Ferry gets it. Leans to his backhand. Back to the point, Frisch. Andrew finds Cale Johnson. Johnson to Ferry, that's off the mark, and the Bears fire this one down for icing with 5:33 to go in the second period. Spuds lead 5-1. on the Apex scoreboard. APX hockey scoreboard. Thank you to APX and Summit Orthopedics for bringing today's game. Coulter in front, gets bumped by Benaruzo, and the Bears bring it out. Like I said, Bears need to connect on a couple passes, kind of get some things going here. The old back-to-back pass sure gets you some momentum, or even a good hit. One of those two things, the Bears need something to get going here. Bergeson on the half wall, actually more closer to the corner. He flips one out. Perfect play to Coulter. Coulter's got guess who with him. Holds it. Oh, wow. Great save by Q. And a really high IQ play there by Coulter. He froze the goalie and then slid it across. He froze him so much the goalie didn't fall for it, I believe. But Coulter and Kraft are fun to watch. They get that much time and space. You know, I've seen a lot of those kids in the last 2 months. They played in our Prep Elite League this past fall. It's a mystery. They lose in the first round. And what's the mystery? Cam Coulter wasn't there. That day he was ill. What a fun team that was, the North Stars. They walked through the 12-game season 11-0-1. Coulter in the corner is after it. Holds it. Feeds Turner. Turner's got Coulter. Shot. No, makes a move. Now to his backhand, which is vicious. He's had 2 good backhands on net today. Now he's got a chance. Wow, goal. Bergeson, his second of the day. Second of this period. And it's 6-1. Moorhead. Two goals and an assist for Tate. I want to say Titan every time. He's got an older brother. I screw those kids up all the time with the TT names. Good play there. It's all set up by Cam Coulter. If he doesn't get an apple on that one, it's a crying shame. Yeah, Coulter gets the assist. Blaze looks for Olsen. Backdoor. Oh, what a great save by Q. Oh, my God. He's had some great saves today. I mean, he's put a clinic on of fantastic saves. An absolute clinic. I mean, he's had 3 or 4 back doors, and then he just had that one on the front door. I mean, shout out to Jayu Q. Fresh off the plane from China. Unbelievable. He's had a great story here in Minnesota this last year. I just wish I knew how to pronounce his name. Jayu. J-A-I-A-Y-U. Larilla fires. Q. Save. The southpaw goaltender. I wonder if Jayu knows what the word southpaw means. He's a lefty, which means he holds the stick with the left hand, and southpaw was a baseball term for left-handed pitchers, and I don't know why. Something to do with facing the south with your left hand. I don't know what that was all about. Back to Frisch. Not much time. Finds Kel Johnson. Kel Johnson shot. That hits the crossbar and goes over the netting. Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. Producer Justin Moss, who would know a thing or two about hurting people, Says that southpaw was a boxing term. I think you're right, Justin. I think you're right. Johnson, down low, good puck movement there. Shot on, shot wide by Evenson. Now it's Cooper King. Long pass. Icing waved off. You got to wave it off. It barely crossed the line, if it even at all. Johnson scoots through some traffic. They have a 3-on-2. Leaves it for Ferry. Ferry, good quick pass. Just wide. To Solberg. We're less than a minute to go in the period. Turner will go back into his own zone. Swept wide by Anderson. Turner will go long. It's intercepted though by Peltier. Peltier gets it, dumps it in. Just not a lot of time and space for the Bears today. Kraft with guess who? Oh, Coulter goes for the forehand backhand move. Slippery stick again there, Cam. Very slippery stick. Off of his stick, wide of the net. We'll go to the break. 6-1 Spuds lead White Bear. We'll be back in just a minute.
With an injection, we're usually trying to minimize inflammation or block a nerve to prevent it from sending a signal somewhere that causes you pain. So we're not actually masking any of the symptoms or the problem, but we are trying to improve the inflammation or block the pain signal so that people can feel relief.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. You here to pick up my truck?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was easy. Yeah, I knew Luther buys cars, but I had no idea it was this simple and convenient. Is there anything you guys don't do?
Not really.
Will you buy any car?
Yeah.
Even that one?
Even that one.
Wow, you do it all.
Luther Auto, over 40 locations and one of the region's largest inventories. Luther Auto, we do it all.
We're back to live action. The Bears get the puck off the draw. Dumping it in is Barine. Now Coulter gets it on a stretch pass. Coulter shot just wide and high. Back to the point. Larilla deflected. That hits something in front. Goes into the netting with 14:33 to go. 6-1 lead for the Spuds. Kraft will take the draw. They will take on, assuming the Spuds win, they will take on the winner of Chaska Chan and Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids, who will play today right after this one. What a day for Moorhead native John Tranby. Tranby will coach Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids in the rink he grew up playing in. It'll be fun for him. He's done a wonderful job helping the kids out in Spring Lake Park. They'll play Chaska Chan today. Kraft playing a video game with his stick handling skills. Feeds it back to Blaze, tipped on net. Blaze tries to hold it. What do we get, a high sticks? I don't know what for, but somehow. And in the other semifinals today, we have Minnetonka facing Woodbury at 12:45. That'll be a really good quarterfinal game. And then East Grand Forks will take on Stillwater at 2:30. I hope to be here for that game. I have a 1 hour break. I'm going to run over and watch two top 5 12A teams in the state, maybe the top 2 teams in the state. Moorhead and Chaska Chan. Osseo Maple Grove. There's some good 12A teams this year. Big hit there by Wyatt Olson. Now we're getting physical. As long as those elbows are down and the stick is on the ice, hit all you want. That was a little off the ice, if you ask me. Now King, the solo threat for the Bears, gets gulped up by 3 defenders. Now Elliott enters the zone. Ooh, wow, that was dangerous play there by the Bears defender. Used his stick to defend. And I don't mean like holding and grabbing, more like sticking it out. That was dangerous. And I don't think he was intending to, but just turned out to be that way. Evenson gets through a couple Bears the hard way. Now they'll battle. Big hit there by Ferry. Now entering the zone is Norman. He gets a shot on, pad save. That one pops out. Another royalty walks by here. It's just one after another. That's Bucky Burgow. Bucky's the longtime baseball coach at Concordia Moorhead. I want to say 1979 to 2014 was his reign. And he has grandsons Tyden, who just returned from the Madison Capitals to play for the Spuds high school team, and Tate, who's got 2 goals and an assist so far today. I got a chance to meet Mr. Burgow last night. Fun to hear people's stories, even if they aren't hockey related. You get to see where people come from. Gerskis can't catch it, he'll chase it down. Anderson feeds him. Gerskis looking for a long bomb. Gets it on a stick of Kraft momentarily. And knocking it down is Porter. Porter regroups it. His pass picked up by Skildum. And the Bears will enter the zone. Bergeson. Can't control it. Now he gets it back. Spins out of some traffic. Now it's Coulter. Coulter stops, looks, saucers it to Blaze. Blaze all day. Fires one. Pad save. Q. And a hit there as the puck gets released out to neutral. Blaze to Kraft. Kraft taking away Lorilla. Lorilla in the corner to Bergeson. Bergeson to Coulter. Just muscles one on net twice. And Q makes the save. Oh my God, right back where we started from. This was the first 45 record I ever owned on my first ever record machine. I played it 7,000 times. I'm still not sick of that song. I'm sorry, I think I exaggerated. It's like 6,000 times, not 7,000. Bergeson, shot, blocker save, Q, Coulter. It's like those three get on the ice, it just becomes a shooting gallery for the Spuds. Cut through, here comes Coulter again. Deeks, nice move, Coulter, shot. Oh, wow. Wow, I just flashed that leather. Flashed that leather. Nice save there by Jayu Q. And I know I'm mispronouncing it. but I don't have it yet. I'll get it, though. I think we're going to hear from this kid in years to come. He's very talented. Very talented. Breaking it up. Here comes King with Norman. King shot. Saved by Anderson with 8:05 to go in this one. Next game will kick off at a scheduled time of 11 a.m. here at the Bushy Rink. 3 rinks, Bushy, Shields, and Sanford at the Cullen Hockey Center. On top of that, you got 2 other rinks, the Moorhead Sports Center, which are both being used this morning for the scrimmage fest or whatever. Wow, what was that? I don't even know what this is that I'm watching here. I think both players should go 6 and 3. 6 for sure. Bears fans don't like it. Holding on Elliott, but I don't even necessarily think Van Ruza was completely a victim on that one. They got it right, though. Clock ticks, 7:07 to go. Deflected away. Here comes Spaulding. He's got a charging Olsen. Can he hit him? Oh, just off the mark by an inch. Here comes Peltier to Skildum. Skildum makes its way through. Now King stops, opens up his hips, looks, dekes, finds O'Leary. O'Leary backdoor, nice feed. Just off the mark. O'Leary. His pass intercepted by Olsen. Olsen makes a nice play just to flick it out, and they get a line change. Ferry and Spaulding will come on. Solberg will come on and kill the penalty for the Spuds. King in the corner. Wins the race, gets it. Holds it now for Orthouse. Orthouse on the half wall to Skildum. Skildum to King. King to Orthouse. Orthouse to Skildum. Nice pass into the center. No, good power play passing there. Taken away by Ferry. Ferry's got some wheels. He's shoved to the ice. They're going to call a penalty on that or offsides? One of the two. What are they going to call? What are they going to call on that? Holding is the call. Okay, I didn't really see any holding on that. I saw a push from behind. A love tap. We'll call it a love tap by Emmett O'Leary, and we're now even, which if I'm smart, you're smart, you put Coulter and Kraft out there, and it's not even. It's not a fair fight. Even with Peltier and King out there, it wouldn't be a fair fight, but this is going to be rough. Norman flips it up, taken away by Solberg. Solberg just gives it right back. Now it's Larilla. Larilla dekes, fakes, feeds it down to Coulter, who's got his 23rd shot on goal for the day. Holy smokes, these kids. Coulter back to Solberg. Solberg to Larilla. Larilla dekes to Coulter. Coulter to Bergeson. Wow, what a nice play. Spuds are full strength. Bergeson comes in, and they're in offsides. Solberg a little late getting back. Clock continues to wind down. 4:40 to go here in the game. Jossie Cookson will be doing interviews today before players of the game in the quarters and the 2 players of the game in the semis. See if we can scoot over to the Sports Center. Peter Rodney will be bringing us those games today from the Sports Center, the Bantam Ace semifinals. Those will be two good games. Osseo Maple Grove and Moorhead, who've taken up claim to those two championships. I feel like the 3A champions in this the last few years have been Osseo Maple Grove, Edina, and Moorhead, usually the runner-up. Well, guess what? Osseo Maple Grove and Moorhead are both out. What are we going to do? New champions, Lorilla, shot, goal! He skated 189 feet end-to-end and finishes with a backhand and says, "Hey, Sam Lorilla, I never saw you do that in the Blue Ox, big brother." Nice play by Hank. 3:20 to go, and it's 7-1. Unassisted. You don't even have to look. Unassisted, 13. You're right, that's unassisted. He took it end-to-end, that's why. Evenson. Taken away by O'Leary. Frisch holds the zone temporarily. And it's Evenson. Leans in. S'more. And the clock continues to wind down. 2:40 to go in the game. Frisch backs out. Gives O'Leary a chance. And they'll chip it away. Slaps this one across. Frisch. He'll diagonally dump it in. Picked up by Barine. Barine rims it. Orthouse, good body check there by Olsen. Just shoulder to shoulder. Stick on ice. Good legal body check. Gerska stops, holds the zone. Wheels. Gets it to Elliott. Elliott to Spaulding. He shoots the short side high shot. Wide. Under 2 to go. Deflected. Q makes the save. Peter Odney is stepping into the rink. How do you pronounce Q's name? What? How do you pronounce Jayu Q?
Oh, he goes by Ryan.
He goes by Ryan. That's fantastic because it says Jayu there.
I know, but he goes by Ryan. I believe it's Cooey.
Okay, well, how do you pronounce his last name? Cooey? Cooey. Ryan Cooey? Cooey? I've been calling him Q. Peter Odney with no definitive answer for me. Imagine being his employer. Bears hold the zone. King enters. Nice move. Shot. Goal. Cooper King flushes one home, and it's 7-2. You've seen glimpses of Cooper all day long. And he finally gets loose and scores to make it 7-2. Should be the final whistle of the game. We're at 38 seconds to go. Usually any whistle after 15 seconds is kind of a washout in a running time game. Norman knocked off the puck. That one's dumped in. Anderson, boards one up, paddles one up. Dumping it in is Barine. Lorilla sweeps one to Solberg. Now Lorilla goes for Solberg. 5 to go in the game. And the Spuds will march on to the semifinals, where they will take on the winner of Spring Lake Park, Coon Rapids. And Chaska Chan. Tonight's game will be played at 6 o'clock right here at the Bushy Rink. Thanks for tuning in to today's game. We'll be back here in just a bit for the face-off of Chaska Chan versus Spring Lake Park, Coon Rapids. Thanks for tuning in.
Everyone knows Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home?
I just sold my car.
On your phone?
I just got pre-approved. I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
anything and everything whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
In life, we all need a little help to reach our summit. Whatever your summit looks like, it's easier to reach when your body is strong and healthy. At Summit Orthopedics, our team of highly specialized physicians listens to and values every one of our patients. We take a conservative approach to care to get you back to your healthy and active lifestyle. Reach your summit. Summit Orthopedics. Visit summitortho.com to make an appointment today.